Privatization of loss-making state-owned enterprises has been a dominant strategy to figure out a sustainable growth path of industrial economy in most of the developing countries. But does it have any merit? At the early stage of development, it is recommended that government should take steps to mobilize capital, to set up production facilities, to produce industrial products, primarily import substitution, so that initial industrial base would be created, and protection should be given from the very beginning in terms of tax differentials and other preferential treatments, so that though the journey will start in an infant form, but infant will eventually grow with the growth of the economies of scale. But it has been found that it doesn't happen. Rather, with the progression of time, those infant farms or production units start getting aging without the growth. Eventually, once profit-making state-owned enterprises end up being very highly loss-making entities demanding increasing subsidies from the government. Then governments are recommended to privatize them, with the allegations that in state-owned enterprises, there is a high degree of overstaffing, there is corruption, there is nepotism, and people are negligent to their duties. As a result, there are inefficiencies. Let us make the assumptions that all those things are true. And upon privatization, you remove all of those limitations. Does it mean that it will find the sustained growth path for those privatized state-owned enterprises? Answer is no. Why? Even if you are fully honest, you fully remove nepotism, operational inefficiency, and many other limitations which are commonly cited, yes, you will see that some benefits will show up. And in short term, there will be an improvement in terms of quality and also reduction of cost. So as if it is a solution or it is a remedy to the disease or the problem. But as time will keep progressing, again the same symptom will reoccur. That means profit-making firms become loss-making and loss starts increasing, and asking for more and more protections, more and more preferential treatments. How to overcome this chronic disease? Basically, products need to be sold in the market to produce profit. And with a given competition from across the world, keep producing the same product and expecting to sell it at higher price doesn't find the reality. Competition from all across the world is basically continuously chasing ideas of innovation in terms of the redesign of the product, in terms of the redesign of the process of producing the product, in making successive versions better and cheaper. Where addition of value out of labor and raw material is continuously shrinking. But developing countries or strategists or development planners of these countries are failing to recognize this critical requirement. Instead of focusing on their capability of absorbing technologies, improving them further, in certain cases fusing them to support the generation of ideas of redesigning their products and processes, they keep addressing other issues. Even addressing those other issues, they fail to find the sustained growth path because of this limitation, because due to the lack of focus on this core competency, that is attaining the capability of producing flow of ideas, of redesigning their product, redesigning their processes. And that is the place developing countries should have the necessity to look into it. That look, until and unless we focus on this critical requirement, we focus on developing this capacity, we are never going to figure out sustained growth path of our industrial activities.